Hi guys, it's Mr. Keeler, and I'm going to be looking at what do we need to know for this new cycle. Last night was the new moon, so let's ask our spirits, angels, and guides to show us what we need to know for this new cycle. I already shuffled the cards off camera, but just giving it some extra shuffles. So, angels, spirits, guides, what do we need to know? We're going to be taking 3 cards. Oops, that just popped out. And so we're going to ask for one more card, spirit, one more card, and there it is. Okay, so let's look at our 3 cards. So just give me a minute, guys. Try to put this together and to make my interpretation. Okay, so we got the 4 of Pentacles. We see this person who is, let me just try and center this. Yeah, we have the 4 of Pentacles, this person who is holding on for dear life to his pentacles. And although he seems to be royalty, he really has a very tight grip on those pentacles, which shows that he has some fear. Some financial fears are there, right? And although the number 4 represents stability, it's clear that this person is still very concerned. So how I'm interpreting this card is that many of you are very concerned about your finances, and of course, rightfully so, given what's been happening during this time with the COVID situation. But Spirit is urging you to let go of some of those fears and to realize that the divine or the universe always has your back. Okay, that's what I'm interpreting this card to mean, that you're moving away from these fears. And why I say moving away from that is because this card also came out, which is the 6 of Swords. So you're moving away from that fearful energy, from whatever turbulence happened in the past. Many people were disturbed in different ways by the situation that's occurring now throughout the world. But we've had a couple of months of this, and now we're moving away from the fear and the worry and trying to stabilize as much as possible. And so I think this message is saying to us that we need to move away from all the fear and the doubts and just know that we are being led to calmer waters, into more peaceful waters. It may not seem that way, but we need to keep our focus and know that. And the next card was actually the King of Wands. And if you notice, this king is looking very, very focused, very intent. And so what I'm interpreting this to mean is that we need to keep our focus. We need to know what our intentions are. And so that may come in the form of maybe making a list of what we need to do, what it is that we are striving for, making a list of our goals, our dreams, our ideas, and then taking the necessary steps to act upon them. So I'm interpreting these 3 cards to show that we're moving away from fear and doubt into more calmer waters. And the King of Wands can actually represent a person. So it is possible that for some of you, someone will be coming into your life soon, or maybe has already entered your life, who will be helping to give you some guidance as to what you need to do to level up in your life. Okay, I have some dogs barking in the background. Sorry about that. Yeah, so that's what I'm interpreting this reading to mean right now, based on those 3 cards. So I'm also going to draw a card from our Queen of the Moon Oracle deck, because I find this deck to be so good in terms of giving messages. And right away a card popped out, and this card, okay, let me just show you. It's symbolizing, the word that's on that card is purity. And I just want to take a moment to look at it so I can interpret it. Okay, so this may be a little bit difficult for you to see. I'm not sure how much you can focus on this, but you can see this person here is just, she's actually wide open, and she's thrown her arms back, sorry, as if she's just embracing whatever comes. And it's basically located on she's in the middle of a white landscape. And although that landscape, initially, if you look at it, it looks very barren, you will see that there are trees in the background. And so, what I'm interpreting this to mean is that right now, some of you may be thinking, wow, this is really a very barren place. You're trying to get all your priorities together, trying to find your way. But although the situation may look that way, there is still abundance there for you to know that yes, there's still abundance in the background, there's still success that is possible, but you will have to look for that and find it. And that we have to embrace all that is happening, because all of these changes are really for our growth, and that we can move successfully through these changes to acquire whatever it is that we want and whatever it is that we need. So that's the interpretation for that card. And then I'm just going to pull one more card from our Angels Answers deck. I'm going to put that back because that's too many cards. So we just want Spirit to give us one more card. One more card, Spirit, from our, okay, something flipped over. It's actually two, so I'm going to take those. Okay. Okay, wow, this is really interesting. So the two cards that came up, it's one, it's up to you. And isn't it always? It's always our choice to decide what happens in our lives. We have to decide how we're going to move forward, what kind of thoughts we're going to think, what we're going to choose in our lives. So it really is up to us. And then the other card is the recovery card. And we had gotten this sometime in the past in a previous reading. And so how I'm interpreting these cards is that for a lot of us, we're moving into a state of recovery from all of what's been happening to us that may not have been seen in a very positive light. And that we are healing. We're healing in different ways, whether that healing be mental, physical, emotional, and really that it's up to us. Our recovery, yes, people can help you. People involved in healthcare can help you, whether that be doctors, physiotherapists, whatever. They can help you, but ultimately the goal is up to you. Healing is up to you. Recovery in any form is enabled by the individual making the decision that, look, I need to move away from whatever the problem is. And the first step really is admitting the problem and then looking for solutions. So I see this reading as very positive. We're moving into a new cycle of healing and recovery. And I think we are all aiming for success and abundance. All right, guys, take care. I hope you enjoyed this short but very inspiring reading. Bye-bye.